We are back doing our Why Gilroy Wednesday. And today we're with Marleen Vieira from Mafalda's Bridal Shop. She's located at 7499 Monterey Street, right at the corner of Monterey and 5th Street. Marleen, thanks for being with us. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. I wanted to talk with you more about what you do there at Mafalda's, but before we do, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Hi, I'm Marleen, and I am married and have three beautiful kids, and live in Gilroy. Love the community of Gilroy.
How long have you been involved in the bridal shop?
So my mom started the business over 30 years ago, and I took over in 2014, June of 2014.
And let me ask you this, why Gilroy? Why did you invest in Gilroy?
So when she came from Portugal, we moved here to Gilroy. She absolutely loved the community, and she started it as an alteration store, and she built it up to a bridal store. When she started, she did not speak English, and the community embraced and absolutely helped her to build what she built, and I'm so impressed and honored to have her as my mother.
And let me ask you this, what is it you would say you learned most watching your mom and working under your mom as she ran the store for 30 years? What was the takeaway for you?
Her customers, and my customers, they're not just a number. It's by the time they leave, they're family. We just embrace them. Their event is our event, and that she just loves the whole putting together, the planning, making it all come together. And I learned so much from her, how customer service is key, and that is all from her that I learned.
So when she first got started, you said she didn't even speak English, but she learned it over time just by interacting with her customers and clients. And again, what does that say to you?
She's a go-getter. She'd come home and she's like, how do you say this? And then next thing you know, she's putting sentences together, and she just did it. She absolutely did it. As an immigrant, there was nothing that held her back, and I'm very proud of her.
As you should be. That's very cool. Sounds like it's interesting. It sounds like, well, she got started and couldn't speak English. She certainly learned the language of customer service, which I believe she passed on to you. I think one of your greatest traits is your customer service. When you have customers come in and they're planning different events, it must be something that you take on as you'd mentioned as your event. How do you interact with your clients in that regard, and what makes it special for them by dealing with you?
So I ask for their vision and what they're looking for, and we build from that, and we work together and be like, well, maybe this shade would be better, or maybe this dress would go best for your venue, or even your body type. It is, everybody, even when you're a little girl, you dream of your wedding or of your prom, and I help them put it together. And my staff, that's what it is, just making their dream day come true.
And I'm sure they're grateful for that, and appreciate it. Now, you guys sell more than just the bridal, the dresses and things like that. If you could take care of the entire bridal party, right? You sell or rent tuxedos as well?
Yes. So we do quinceañeras, the sweet 16s as well. That's just as powerful in our store as the bridal part of the business. We also have prom. Unfortunately, prom this year got canceled. But we do prom dresses, formal gowns, first communion dresses. We also offer alterations, both for in-house and outside alterations. It has to be by appointment and depending on availability. But, we also do outside alterations. If somebody purchased a gown somewhere else, they can definitely call us and come in and have that done here.
What's the best number for them to reach you at if they wanted to do something like that?
So they can call us at 408-848-1312.
848-1312. Now, you had mentioned the fact that some events were canceled. So obviously the last several months have been very difficult on the community at large. And what have been the most difficult challenges you have faced in your business over the last couple of months?
So we're in the event business, and all the events got canceled, from quinceañeras to weddings and prom. And those events are still canceled. So even though we're slowly starting to open up, people that have been planning, brides that have been planning their wedding for a year, it's postponed another year. And we don't know when the venues are going to be able to open up. It breaks my heart for these girls that are coming in and picking up their prom dresses, their wedding dresses, their quince dresses, and their events are canceled and they don't even have a set date yet. But especially for the senior girls, this was their senior prom, and they definitely, that's something that they're going to remember forever, is how they did not have a senior prom.
Yeah, these are big life moments, and it's these are the things that they remember. But I know that people are resilient, and much like you as a business owner, resilient, flexible, able to bounce back. We certainly appreciate the fact that you have invested here in Gilroy. We're grateful that your mom, near over 30 years ago, got started here and chose Gilroy as its place to be doing business. You're in the heart of downtown.
Yes.
Again, located at 7499, right at the corner of 5th and Monterey Streets. Marleen, thank you for being with us this morning and participating in this segment as to why Gilroy. We appreciate you being here. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
I just want to thank the Chamber for everything that they have done for our community. And I definitely want to thank the community for all the support they have given the downtown businesses, especially the restaurants. We are forever grateful to all of you.
Well, thank you, Marleen. We appreciate that. If you have an event coming up, if you're planning, whether it's a wedding, anything that needs a formal dress, a tuxedo, alterations for that matter, you can certainly get a hold of Marleen at Mafalda's. Marleen, give us that phone number one more time.
It's 408-848-1312.
Outstanding. Thanks again for being with us and joining us on the Why Gilroy segment. I'm Mark Turner with the Gilroy Chamber of Commerce.